今日は素晴らしい声が聞こえてきたかと思うんですが、こちらビザビお迎えしておりますのはボーイズコーラスグループリベラ、こちらのプロデューサーのロバート・プライズマンさんとメンバーのスティーブン・ゲラティさんです。Welcome to the show.
Hello.
So, first of all, could you explain how many are the members of Libera and like how did you choose the boys and how did you start this project?
Actually here in the country this week we've got just 7 of the boys to sing on the television programs which we've been appearing on. But in the group back home, there are 26 of the little ones. They range in age from 7 through to about 13. So they've got the high voices. But of course the 7-year-olds are very, very baby-like, and they haven't learnt the tunes yet. So they won't be travelling with the group and doing concerts and things. So as with all of children's group, it's a constantly changing and evolving thing. So the young ones starting at 7 would not be with us. But when we came to Japan on our last concert in October, we had 25 of them then with us. And then back home there's some older ones as well, and they don't always appear with us on stage, but some of those will help with the production of it, may play instruments, may help write things as well. So it's quite a little production family really. So Stephen, who's here with us today, is one of those. So Stephen wouldn't be singing on NHK tomorrow, for instance, when we're appearing, but he's responsible for co-writing some of the songs and for helping train the youngsters.
I see.
So I'll just help out with the youngsters.
But how do you choose the boys? Like,
well,
by auditions?
Well, we do sort of have an audition, but of course at the age of 7 they're not likely to have sung very much. In the UK there aren't really many teachers that will be getting youngsters to sing before the age of 7. So when I meet them, through a variety of advertising and contacts and things like that, they will not particularly be singers, so we'll be asking them to sing a children's song or a children's carol, and then I'll be seeing what sort of musical intelligence they have and what potential they might have, and then they will come along, hopefully, if their parents want to give it a go, and they'll have a trial period. So the audition, although there is a moment when I meet them, the audition sort of carries on, and the audition also carries on in reverse, because the parents have to sort of audition us, because it's a lot of time, and some families may not want their children to be that involved, so the parents get a chance to sort of test it out as well. But most of them stay with us, actually. We seem to back the right horses by and large, and then they sort of get gradually involved more and more, and then it sort of becomes a way of life, really. Although it is a hobby, of course. I hasten to add, then they're all at different schools. They don't do this because they have to. It's done in their spare time. So this makes our job much easier, really, because, we're not having to compulsorily make them do things. They are wanting to do it in the first.
So, Stephen, how are you doing with those trainings, and now you are doing composing?
Yeah, well, I help with co-production of the albums, and I help with like
and you have
sorting
to
out
train the boys
yeah,
too?
we train the boys, and there's about 3 of them that are like my age that help. We all help do tests and help them learn and tell them methods of singing and stuff. So yeah, I mean but we've kind of learnt that from older people above us that have moved on and stuff. So it's a constantly moving thing. Yeah.
So now I would like to play the song Far Away here. So could you introduce the song now?
Yeah. Here's Libera singing Far Away.
Thank you. けれども So beautiful voice, but how is it like they're getting well on the training on the like?
Yeah, they pick it up very very quick, and they I mean most of them are like talented in each individual, in different ways. Like some of them can sing really high, Some of them have nice like middle range, or I mean, it's and as they blend together, they they make the sound of Libera, which is very unique.
Yes, it's very unique. And how about about album? How do you choose the songs for the album?
Well, mostly our songs are our own, or their own sort of
the
special
song.
arrangements. Yes, so it's not like a choir where it's singing classical music, or even a choir singing pop songs or something like that. The whole concept of Libera has been to do something quite original. So we've tried to make up our own stuff. So I write quite a lot, and some of the youngsters also contribute stuff. And the great thing about that is, of course, is you can react to the talent that you've got. So you can use the voices of particular people at the time that you write them, really. And when they come to a song, we can adjust the song to make it their own. So it's in that sense, it's a bit like a pop album would be done, in the sense that it always reflects that one singer for whom the songs were written. So that's part of the concept. That particular song, of course, which you've just heard, is unusual because the wonderful tune was actually written for the NHK drama Ice Wall, and we did our arrangement for it, and I did the lyrics for it, and we recorded it back in London one foggy day in November, and then we come over here and it's on every Saturday evening here with some lovely pictures of a mountain top with snow and everything. So that's a very wonderful collaboration, because obviously it's also a great opportunity for us to let people hear our sounds in Japan. So we're very grateful to NHK for making that possible.
So how boys are staying now in Japan? They are enjoying here in Japan? Yeah?
Yeah. It's like their third time here, so they're
So
quite used to it now.
how about Japanese food and
Oh, yeah.
They're more adventurous, actually.
Yeah,
I'm terrible, my stomach's particularly not very adventurous, so it gets caught out every now and again. But they're up for it, and they've been speaking a bit of Japanese, and
Really?
we use about 4 words
they're
now.
learning.
Yeah.
But so they will speak, and the fourth time, like fourth visit, they will speak in Japanese.
Absolutely fluent, yeah.
So about after Japan, are you going touring around the world?
We're going back home now. We've got to record some music for a film, and then we're going to start making a new album, which will hopefully be coming out later this year. And we've got some performances around Easter, and then hopefully we're off touring somewhere else in the summer. So it's quite busy for them.
Yeah. So you're coming back to Japan maybe
well, who knows?
Summer?
Perhaps soon.
Yeah.
Perhaps soon. Perhaps not summer. I hear it's a bit humid here in the summer for us.
I see.
Us British types. I think I'd probably collapse.
So please come back to the studio and please
Please, yeah.
join us again. Okay? Thank you so much for today.